What's going on, Wacky Cat? I can't let it go. I really can't let it go. Why are the legends of WWE 2K23 ratings are so low? But this is nothing new. They've always been low. 2000 WWE 2K20, WWE 2K19, WWE 2K22, and so on and so forth from the past. All the legends have appeared to be low, in my opinion. But could it be a reason, a rhyme to why some of these legends are low and why some of them are higher than the other legends? And we know, to be fair, some legends was booked better, but somehow that other legend is higher. Well, I'm really trying to understand it, guys. So I'm trying to figure out, is there a generation disconnect here? Okay, because Andre the Giant, we know that he was dominated. He's a level rated 88. A lot of us just playing the game wasn't even born when Andre the Giant was wrestling. So we have to go back in the old footage to see how good he was. But, you know, I went back and saw how good he was. He was a dominant figure, and he's rated at 88, very low. You could have gave him a 90. He's such a popular wrestler. Here's the guy that's rating that stood out like a sore thumb. Dave Batista is rated at 89. Batista is rated at 89. You couldn't give this guy a 90, a 95, a 93. He's the animal. Batista, multiple time champion, an unbelievable superstar. How could this be possible? Let's pick a base superstar. Here we got RVD, rated at 92. How is RVD higher than Dave Batista? And I kept looking at the picture, and I kept looking, and I kept thinking, and now it finally hit me. Why some of these wrestlers are rated higher and lower and not being fairly rated, if you ask me. It's all, and this is just a theory, it's all in the picture. The picture tells it all. Look at RVD in this picture. This is the younger RVD. So you will say, yes, the younger RVD is a 92. It's just because it don't really tell you which version of the superstar it is, but you can see the version by looking at the picture. 92. So I will give this version of RVD, this is a younger RVD. Before we continue the video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and click that notification bell. Let's get to the road of 2,000 subscribers. Let's go. Hulk Hogan is a 94. Hulk Hogan was one of the most dominant wrestlers of his day. He should be rated a 97, even a 98. But let's look at the picture. The picture tells it all. And maybe what is happening is the picture. This picture is not the Hulk Hogan when he was dominating. This is a older picture of Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And it's a 94. So he still gets a decent higher rating. So maybe that's why this Hulk Hogan is not a rated higher, 97, 98, because we all know that when Hulkamania was running wild, you can even say he was a 99. So it might be the picture, guys. The picture, it may be showing us the reason as to why some of these superstars are getting the rating that they're getting, because it may be the time frame that superstar was giving this rating from the picture. I'll give you another example. Now, I griped, but I finally calmed down because a lot of you guys helped me figure some of this stuff out. Goldberg is at 89. Obviously, this cannot be the Goldberg from WCW. It cannot be, because we all know the Goldberg from WCW was dominating like no other. Matter of fact, this may not be the Goldberg that wrestled Brock Lesnar, because remember, he squashed Brock Lesnar in a squash match. The reason Goldberg may be rated this low is because this might be his actual rating from when he wrestled the last time. He does this picture, look at the picture, is a older Goldberg, meaning this is the Goldberg that fought Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns beat him rarely quickly. This is the same Goldberg at an older age that fought Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley beat the mess out of Goldberg. So obviously this cannot be the Goldberg from WCW, or the Goldberg that first came to the WWE, WWF. So now these ratings are starting to make sense to me. Okay, let's go back to the Batista right here. This is a young Batista, but this more likely is the Batista before he left the WWE and started to go into acting, when he like permanently left, before he became a part-timer. And if we know, and I hate to get so deep with this, but he was fighting John Cena at WrestleMania. Then he fought him at Over the Limit. He kept fighting John Cena, and John Cena defeated him at all the matches. Even Daniel Bryan made this Dave Batista tap out at WrestleMania some years back. So this is not the Dave Batista in theory. This is not this picture. Look at the picture. This is not the Dave Batista that was fighting Triple H with Evolution, that was beating Triple H in Evolution. This is not him, because if it was him, he would have been rated at least a 95, 94. He was dominant. I think it's the picture, guys. I think the picture is telling us which superstar it is. And the reason I say it's the picture is because I don't think they want to make it so direct, like this is this superstar, because they will have to put the date of what superstar this is. Batista 09, Batista 06. They don't want to keep doing that, I don't think. So I think they just look at the picture. This is the version of him you're getting. And this right here, the next superstar, is the final nail in the coffin to what I'm talking about. Of the picture is telling you which superstar, which version of the superstar it is. Was it his weaker version, or was it his stronger version, or the prime version, or was it his version when he was leaving the company and he was losing, he was older? None other than Triple H. Triple H is a 93. A lot of us can argue that Triple H would be a 95, 96, 97 with the long hair. But notice, this is the Triple H that cut his hair. And the Triple H that cut his hair was older, and he wasn't as dominated. He wasn't dominating like he was when he had the long hair. This is a 93. So a lot of people were saying on Twitter, why is The Rock stronger than Triple H? Because The Rock is a 96 and Stone Cold is a 96. Meaning this is the Stone Cold from back in the day. So what you have here is a older version of Triple H and a younger version of Stone Cold. That's why you have the differing ratings, because it may be going by the prime of what time frame they was wrestling. You see what I'm saying, guys? I know it may, and this is just a theory, by the way. None of this is official. It's just me trying to speculate, and I go deep sometimes thinking about this stuff. But it's pretty cool, because what I'm saying may be the truth. It makes a lot of sense. Also, a controversial rating is The Undertaker as a 95. Right here, this Undertaker right here is a older Undertaker as well. Though some can say, well, it's kind of, he still was dominated when he was still dominating when he was older. But if you look at this is a older Undertaker. This is a fair rating, a 95, still high, but we can say the prime Undertaker can be like a 97. But the reason, and this is the final speculation, all these speculation, I think the possibility of these superstars being different is that if you have every superstar at the prime, if you have every legend at their prime rating, meaning the rating where they was at the top, there will be so many 90 rated wrestlers. There'll be at least 90, all of them be 95, 96, 97. All of them be so many 90 rated wrestlers. So I think possibly to prevent that from happening, you'll put the wrestler in the game, but you have the different level he was at during his time. So you either pick the older version or the newer version of him, and that way you can kind of play with the ratings to prevent so many superstars being very high rated wrestlers. That's the only thing I can think of, because listen, if you put the prime of his life Triple H, prime of his life Stone Cold, prime of his life Rock, prime of his life Undertaker, if you prime of his life RVD, all of those wrestlers will be at least 97 rated, 97, 97, 97. So possibly to prevent all these wrestlers to being the same rating, it could be because some of these, I mean, even Goldberg would have been higher rated too. So I think I cracked the code, and it all makes sense. Even some of those superstars like Shawn Michaels. This is the older version of Shawn Michaels, right before he retired, if you ask me. He's 88. Disrespectful, but we all know prime Shawn Michaels was a 93, 94. He missed the WrestleMania. So yeah, so it's all making sense. Even Vader right here. Vader is a 91. So how could Vader be higher than Batista at a 89? Vader is higher than Batista. Batista's at 89. Vader's a 91. Like I said, look at the picture again. This is the picture of Vader when he was a top superstar, 91. So yeah, this theory that I got right here about why some of these superstars are rated so high and some of them are rated low really makes a lot of sense to me, and it's the only way it can make sense to me, because the details in the picture, and you can see obviously with the Ruthless Aggression pack, you see Randy Orton. This is the young Randy Orton. He's a 70 rated. That's the old Randy Orton. That's the younger Randy Orton. Duh, it's 70. So you respect that. So yeah, this might be explains even Kurt Angle. Now, Kurt Angle is 90 rated, so he does look younger. This is the only one that kind of bothered me. Well, my theory, it kind of like make my theory not make much sense, because this Kurt Angle obviously looks like the prime Kurt Angle by the picture, and he's a 90 rated. So I don't know, but I know a lot of you say, look man, Wacky Cat, you can just change the ratings. You can do it. I know I can. I know we can all change the ratings, but I just find it interesting, guys. I just find it interesting, that's all, that certain superstars are rated higher than other superstars, and some of it really don't make much sense, and I try to make sense of it, and I try to figure out was there little details involved as to why they gave these superstars a higher or lower rating. I try to make sense, and hey, I think I made sense of it. Now, as far as the regular roster, I made sense of it. You saw the last video. You saw one of my older videos. I made sense of the regular roster, but as far as the legends, I think I made sense of the legends, the older guys. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I was concerned why Goldberg wasn't rated high, and a lot of y'all say this is Oldberg, and it could be too, guys. It may be a generational thing, because you know I'm in my 30s, late 30s here. So when Goldberg was in WCW, that's when I was a little kid watching, and so a lot of you younger guys may not be. Y'all see the Goldberg now and see him getting dominated by Roman Reigns. You'd be like, who was this old guy that only got few moves? Well, that's the version you got when you was presented with wrestling. So that could be a generational thing too, possibly. Who knows? But just speculation, just theory. It's fun to theorize about this situation. Well, anyway, yeah, I think I cracked the code, guys. I think I cracked the code. Well, anyway, we're gonna possibly get more information about WWE 2K23 in the days to come. I can't wait. As a countdown begins, less than 2 weeks away, I believe. So about 2 weeks. Hey, so we're all gonna be talking about more information as the days ahead. Well, anyway, I'm Wacky Cat. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'm out.